Hello everyone, I am Lokesh and welcome back to the channel. So friends, this video is very important that is related to 2022 batch Mindtree exam expected cutoff. Okay, what is the expected cutoff for the yesterday examination? And there are so many points that I have to discuss in today's video. When first round result, okay, sectional or overall cutoff, how to prepare for technical plus HR interview, is technical round interview is tough in Mindtree. All points will be cleared in this video, so let's start the video. Okay, so I just making just that is point that is related to first round result. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, if I just talk about the yesterday exam pattern for aptitude, there is a logical, quant and English section and each have a 15 question. Okay, and the level is ED to medium. Okay, I just talked to so many candidates and all of you that is related to aptitude test. So the pattern is just like logical, quant and English, and the level of aptitude is easy. Okay, if I just talk about coding, okay, so the DS algo, there is a 2 questions, implementation 2 and advanced algo 2. Okay, so they just they already said in the instructions that you have to choose 2 of the means out of 3 2 sections out of 3 sections. Okay, means you have to just choose the 2 section, one as a anyone, like if you choose the DS algo implementation or implementation advanced algo. Okay, so if you have to solve one questions from following. Okay, so the DS algo in implementation part is also easy and advanced algo is tricky and time is 120 minutes. Okay, so understand my one point that is related to cutoff. Okay, I am just taking this. Okay, so understand my one point that is related to cutoff. If I just talk about the FT, okay, so there are the 3 sections. Okay, there are the 3 section in each section there are the 15 question. Okay, 15 and 15. Okay, so one important point that you have to mention, the level is easy for the FT. Okay, so the cutoff will be depend on the level of the exam and as well as the Mindtree hire how many number of candidates in this exam. Okay, what are the number of candidates in this recruitment cycle or in this process. Okay, so cutoff will be depend. And one important point, if I just talk about the aptitude and coding, okay, so it is not confirmed that they will just take the overall cutoff or the sectional cutoff, means they just want only the coding sectional cutoff. Okay, so they just check your performance here and they will select you from coding. Okay, but it will be not confirmed. Okay, but from the possibles from the previous year experience, they will check the overall cutoff as well as sectional cutoff both. Okay, they will check. So one important point that you have to understand on this, for aptitude, if you just solve the 15 out of 10 questions correct in each section like English, logical and quant. Okay, so aptitude is safe, means you are a safer sided aptitude because the level is easy, so they will consider more cutoff. Okay, means they will consider the cutoff as between 75 to 80%. Okay, or more or in between them or 70 to 80%. It will be totally depend on the Mindtree team. It is the expected cutoff from a trend that is related that we have analyzed from the yesterday exam. Means if you just solve the 15 question and out of 10 questions are correct in each section, so there is a 70 to 80% cutoff for the means the aptitude. Okay, so this is for the aptitude, this is the expected cutoff for the aptitude. If I just talk about the coding section, okay, if I just talk about the coding section, so there are the 3 section, DS algo and there is the implementation and there is advanced algo. You have to choose 2 of the section from them. Okay, if you just choose the DS algo and implementation and you have to solve in each one question. Okay, if you just solve the both coding question like in the 2 there is no problem, but you have to at least solve one coding question and there are more chances if you clear all the test cases. Okay, if you clear all the test cases in that coding question. Okay, means if you just done the DS algo one question with all test cases and implementation one question with the all test cases, so there are the more chances of coding sectional means a coding section cutoff, you are safer side. But there is an one coding one condition that is related to coding also. Wait friends, one condition that is related to coding also. Okay, I am just describing you. Wait. Okay, so if I just talk about the coding. Okay, if I just talk about the coding. Wait. Okay, so the one important point that you have to just understand about the coding that is related. Okay, like if they just check the, if you just done the DS algo one question with complete test cases and implementation one question with complete test cases, I just written as a all test cases. Okay, here all test cases. Okay, so there are 1 to 2 condition here. If you just clear all the test cases, so there are high chances, and if your aptitude are also good, so there are high chances of selection. Okay, this is the first condition that I just take. The second condition, if you just done the aptitude as a good, very good, means if you just solve the aptitude so many questions and all questions are sometimes correct. Okay, and in the coding, if you just solve the one coding question and one coding question in both, but all test cases in DSL go, and not pass the all test cases in the implementation. Okay, so there is maybe chances. Okay, because Mindtree team will just define in the instruction that at least you have to solve one coding question from all the two sections. Okay, means they will check the coding question cutoff also. Okay, so it will be totally depend on the Mindtree team whether they will taking this condition or this condition for the selection. Okay, so this type of cutoff will be predicted, and this type of cutoff is expected in yesterday, that is related to yesterday examination. Okay, so when first round results, soon in the upcoming days first round results will be declared, that is related to Mindtree. If there any information that is related to result, surely I will inform all of you in channel. Okay, before moving on to how to prepare for technical plus HR interview, there is a very good platform that known as Relevel, and you can get your dream job in 15 days. India's finest company trust Relevel to hire. You can claim your profile by taking this test. Okay, 200 plus leading company trust Relevel like Cred, Monange, One Image, Meesho, Urban Pro, and as you can see on my screen, there are so many candidates that they score high in some of the examination, and they won iPhone, MacBook, Apple Watch. You can also win exciting prizes including a MacBook, iPhone and Apple Watch. How the Relevel test will work? You have to register for this test, take this test, interview with employers and accept the offer. India's finest company hire on Relevel like over 300 job opportunities from more than 50 companies. Okay, so how you can register for this test? There are three type of tests that I already discussed in previous video, but there are new two tests, that is business analytics and data analytics, and package is more than 6 plus LPA. Okay, so you can just give that test. This test is very good and this test is very free, and you can eligibility criteria is 18 plus age, laptop, desktop is mandatory. All the links within the description, you can just check and apply for the Relevel test. How to prepare for technical plus HR interview? There are so many websites on the Google. Okay, you can just check online, like that is related Geeks for Geeks website, Face Prep website. All websites are good for practicing technical plus HR interview. Is TR interview stuff in Mindtree? Okay, they will check your basic concepts as well as advanced concept that you mention in your resume. So be prepared with the technical, be prepared for technical interview and HR interview, because we don't predict about the results. Okay, there is some important announcement from the Mindtree team. Okay, there is related to TR interview and HR interview in upcoming days after releasing the results. So be ready for your interview, and if you just check the condition here that is related to cutoff, and if you think you will clear the Mindtree test and you can passes these cutoff condition. Okay, so be ready for the interview. There is an important information from the Mindtree in the upcoming days. I hope this video is useful for everyone. If you have any doubt, okay, you can drop your query in the comment section. If you find good content, please like and share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching the video.